and then so it will be mamoye papa. Boko manoni akohede koso ewa manoni Tony Montana e koso nyina no ebebre tennis koso ewo eye America mem sanso ena miamia hodo de koso transfer stories latest de bia obi pe Messi hu asem etie hwan ena ekohin ni nyina no Tony abobwa no odi brain we wura clubs no mu ne mu sense ma hodo ne mum they say ekoba bia Ghana Football Association Congress ebawiye enra emun sensem titu FA mpanifo Esco FA president allowance Saudo amo ebeje and I say baby abeko bia social media INSMP we have a trust no so check my drink kankra e de afa ho cast ruling no aba abontin ma ye de ato edwa oseko kupama asemo de kodan cast no mpanifo at this messy case no emun sem kakra enso ewa ha ibewura clubs no mu na hwede enso ekoso transfer local transfers stories kakra enso ha ni na no e de ebebrem mo bia nyina fidi mfamfiri e opi e de emamu pa emamu nyina akwa babiom eba midfield action 0507168557 0507168557 monfa messages no emra SMS line no Muhammad for WhatsApp near 0244263902 hana videos and so odiba ebitumi amamam for ahwe na honso SMP mo share live on Facebook no Kessben Sports on Facebook and facebook.com/KessbenFM sanso and mo share live on YouTube near youtube.com/Kessben TV which me download to Kessben FM app no so Play Store na honso what me I share live baby I will be your Twitter handle no at Kessben Sports M at Kessben Sports M Montana de Tony Namisha Simadu de with me Eddie so we
na me adun Godfather now so
all right
okay well emena suntie ntu fane hensama ekoso anko focus ntu ko Facebook Kessben Sports on Facebook ko no so a obetimi ahe program ntie live Kessben 3.3 na fe ko Kessben TV so a obetimi ahe dwumede ne ehya ne sana se enfremfre ne meeting kase a eno enso ebetimi akos na meeting ya tuni din san all or nothing for Bartomeu. Bartomeu entimi amamodi amamesi entimi antradia. Next is papa no so ebetimi akonti all or nothing for Bartomeu. And then meeting betimi abasuma mesi papa ho messi so etimi atache down and now matching no enso etimi do El Prat Airport. This season mo enso ebetimi ahye na sa New Jersey abasa ebehye no surprisingly Messi waka so be so free Barca no Sergio and hu Messi e new picture ambassador for Eddie Ababontin intimacy na dikan and afaman for etim aflanke no na yehu Mark Andre ter Stegen yehu Gerard Piqué yenya Osman Dembele yenya Sergio Roberto and afa Frankie de omo say omo etimi appear am New Jersey Barca for ebe yusu for this is not just a Suarez on Kawubi na as Suarez there on or kwani mo message dia na what be pm or picture ye show Kessben Sports on Facebook and Kessben team no be able say na mess or and aso otra enne gide na den na ne die of all this Barca for edit sapusha we am enso etim edit ababonten we any big question na obi enso ebisa na Enric Masip enso a former Barca handball player na Spain national team handball no na just Enric or integral member say there enya dia handball no so ono answer the so ball at the Barca president Joseph Mario Batum Sapano oba no or tom better players so Mr. Maka Emma Barca na wa akoto ngura or to rubbish at Barca tini and say papa no incompetent we any sema Enric former Barca handball player and so at Baba na just na jinsam obi obo handball mpo e blase am soccer am Barca president defense Joseph Mario Batum ne any did na sam meeting no eno enso ebetim akoso na Piero Ostelio and so I director Emma Inter Milan football club so na dey who say Inter Milan ebe akofa Messi at this point to betimi aka no say enya dia Messi eba Inter or the one enso Emma Barca for say any kwan so for Lautaro Martinez because the player is not for sale enya dia ɔmo ɛtɔn Lautaro ne ɔkyena ɛnso ɛka N'Golo Kante so kase da bi ɛnya ada Interfo benya sɛ sika ne sɛ ɔmo ɛkɔfa N'Golo Kante ɛnso ɛde free Chelsea ɛde aba wo ɛnsɛm a Pierre Osilio ɔno ɛyɛ board member ɛde ma Inter Milan nso ɛtimi ɛde aba bɛtu dwa ɛnso ɛwɔ nanso still Barca for GD pass ɔmo push a Lautaro de ɔmo benya because personal terms ɔmo aka amene sɛ Lautaro de wagye atum sɛ 5 years obesi akan ɛtimi ɛde ama Barca ne mo GD pass Interfo no ɔmo ɛde Arturo Vidal ka ho a ɛbɛma ne much easier because Inter Milan ɔmo pa Arturo Vidal enti Barca ɛde player na ɔmo de cash account na Lautaro nso besi akan ɛtimi ɛde amomo na Jody Mesri ɔno ɛnso ɛyɛ former president ɛma FC Barca football club so no de ɛnɛ meet na bɛkɔ so no ɔbɔ mpa sɛ Messi ɛbɛnya change of mind na for timi ato aso abɔbɔ ɛtimi ɛde ama Barca ɔmo ɛnso football club no na Barca presidential candidate right friend sɛ Victor Font ɔno ɛnso as pass ɔbɛtimi abɛ president ama FC Barca was on your show say a name meeting the betting as a Sabia because Messi wabɔ n'adwene po sɛ Barca na deɛ ɔyɛ ne den a ɛnya ade obetimi abɔbɛm ti Victor Font so na deɛ meet na ɛnsɛ bibia gye sɛ nyame ɛbɛm nyame amamu dia Messi ne nan sekwan so a ɔno ɛnso ɛfiri Barca ɔmo ɛnso ɛbɔbɔko no na Guinea Wijnaldum Liverpool player mabɛka sɛ Ronald Koeman ɛna ɛma boy no ɛnsesa n'adwene sɛ ɔbɛto asɛsi akan ɛde ama Liverpool ne contract no aka only 12 months and the contract with Liverpool no ɛno ɛnso ɛtim ɛwu sɛ player no ɛne Barca for ɛtim me agree yeah just a 3-year contract and I'm pay Guinea Wijnaldum and so I agree obebo edi ama Barca ne sika then sa ebeka 3 years no best 18 million pounds and ni sika player na kasa then sa enso ebetimi aka Eric Garcia Man City player na Ofi Barca youth team ebe join no no akoda na kasa ne contract nya de be renew na obi anim sa akoda na ekone nso ne akoda nsi emfa Kessben TV so Kessben Sports on Facebook and for Kessben Radio so na yenka am obi ante say ne contract ne de eyampa or rename nya dia this year or no enso a few months just this year there Harry Garcia super support at the Emma Pep Guardiola team Man City and so England na Gareth Bale ni agent na Tam Bennett so ana Fiorentino person so team afrene say omomra na omobetna round table home na omon clear plan the future so beko anase won kono omo enso ebetim atrash out na nema enso etim aye fine etim ed ama both parties say Bill ebeko anase Gareth Bale Everton Zidane there waka ache Fiorentino person no there enya ade a ohia Gareth Bale omo enton ma akoda no enso entim empe baby enfa Brahim Diaz enso touch down Italy because Tesakwa Bolon edi ama still am football club na sisa akoda no enso kwase se bibia enso say Brahim akosi akan etimi edi ama AC Milan omo enso football club na ena Marco Asensio kopra no koto gente Spain omo national team camp no ono enso etimi everyone man ena doctors make me assess ni prano enye prebia no enso ekwa ni musa na Unai Emery or your former coach Emma Sevilla, former coach Emma Arsenal, and no signing Edema Villarreal said yet, or by sending team Emu Aya Dinyepa, and Emiliano Martinez, goalkeeper now, or my Arsenal for Edge Community Shield, Etwas, Edge FA Cup, no, or no, any goalkeeper, says Unai Emery person, Sancho, and the year Jimmy Beam, or Villarreal, or Enso Asway, says Frank Lampard, where you can have a deal, no, says can have it, ever bought Eddie Amateurs the next, a player fence decline rise or no, and I say Frank Lampard or na attention in na echo anymore there players in our am Timo Werner aba can have it aba Sa Enson and Akim Zech our enti akechiro ani mfinfin no enti Lampard na attention our ma ono enso person or ye ho enso adwuma kepa say wate say Edward Mendy goalkeeper na o free rent our France Chelsea kwakofa ne mum o mekwafa no crack enso sawe one kepa wanya kasa obetna na wa fight for his position obetna na goalkeeper be no one na battle na fe ono enso atimi be number 1 etimi edi aman Chelsea omo enso boboko no afa PSG epe Hector Bellerin Arsenal for epe somoto nemum at the right price sescano eso mo kwa dia Arsenal for enso ebeje ama Hector Bellerin akosi akan enso etimi edi ama PSG omo football club no Manchester for say omo de omo ba mu embuda Jadon Sancho still omunya na mo pe entomo de Monteso dogo bi enu abe said Dortmund for asset data etwem still Manchester for gide pass akoda ne de den omo sabe kana na season no eno enso etimi abaso Emil Heskey a former striker Emil Liverpool se ne ra hoye pa because signings no amanfo eye na nso wonte say Liverpool for epese omo signing bia or say the bia no ade ha no ye pa say Chelsea sign it team saka sign it. And Liverpool dear, yeah, so much that I big names and also still Liverpool market and so do say edge league last year and so can be so also my team additions I'm a team no and so I am much stronger. Timo Werner was here fan for Kessben TV so MOB aso nte sa fu de Chelsea ebepre selig no omo betimi agent and Chomon found so a Man City sa oye Liverpool say the Chelsea Timo Werner new ball or Germany national team cup and automane second bias league ni de Chelsea form enso ebepe so mo enso ebetimi agent na Kono Kodi, Vamti wonder summer a captain or Sampa. What is a Messi Premier League na Messi eba ebene de Panamum or Bepanake, so only Messi Equisia, a bed in Edma because Messi a Bibiano or a sunny star, a Bian and Guasex Miaba, not what me I trade to my mount from Enso Etim at Rachel, Ellen Brathala and Laquadana or Eba Dortmund was a Sanquania footballer. Maybe Uncle Bear rapper so or Tony Bruta or Rapo Papa said a strong man Ben a gun or rapper said or Chame Kwame mo a rapper said a Sarkodian a rapper no so no or Rapo Bruta Jamaica na Wapanachoa rap no unja wanya rapper and Kobe farmer Namiado Cecilia no and so a footballer Donny van de Beek Abba says a Manchester player or no attention echo a Thiago Alcantara Liverpool for Atna ho aye kokwasa no beba kodane Liverpool beba still Liverpool for enya make official contact or my Thiago Eddie Fibamlik say Manchester for any akwadana kasa advisor obia otu Alcantara for Manchester for any agent and so it made in command say Thiago Alcantara any player Manchester for enso airpen Watford player fence Abdullah Dikore say Monaco or France so etim actual interest enso airpen and enso enye fedia gro currently we any stories and enso eba Zidane so retire. Or then servicing a boat, or bear proud say players so coach one of them, and so Tony Cruz because Tony Cruz or your player be Chelsea Nessa so adding ye pa and Tony Zidane while coaches so many players no so retire player back cry a band their pass so team a coach in the pa Tony Cruz or no and so I met for them I'm a mad mo and so a Bobo Kone says Arsenal for as Thomas step at the Quambia so at the party eba and Timukala Arteta as say party operation bring party and as a son also at me launch obeso de akoda no enso eba besi akan etim ema Arsenal what do you know
okay
yemfa
NC ha Tony Montana
Godfather
me unso unu na betra wonchen eja warepa
then I'll be okay. See ya. You know how they see ya.
No.
See ya. Oh, let them call out. Oh, men call out.
I will call out. Me
and then she at this instant me oba.
Yes. Tony, unim DM Mr. Kessben Mickey.
Patchelebe. Anobokiti. Hey.
Now we need only dim command. My name is Kessben. It's any more formal. Dim command who's a Mickey, but and no prems and books never even like. Hey.
Timidura Musa say, "Nanu me dem kumundi say sanu boki tuba."
Osa Kessben.
Oh, anu boki tuba ntina me dina ko nche no.
O prems and boki never enya kasa. Change topic na ye karo. Ya change na within seconds as now
be abeti.
Ntina me si we no mintimi kan wasem no. Later anu me kan chose.
Boki tuba.
Really, with some dozen.
So can no control our pie.
Debbie,
it's all true.
Debbie, a commercial cars from church on. Namemo, and he saying,
private cars are church on.
Private cars, yeah. Or strong,
maybe breaker.
Says,
we have some 91.
Oh, David, maybe so commercial cars in church. I'm peddling a boy, no day. Cars commercial. I'm good back glass and I say, Hefa.
Be a Nimuno, and I chill no,
Bonnet na boot no.
Never play no, I can. Oh, from Waripa. So that's not sure glass. Hallelujah.
So say wo me side tight inti na ofa wa nya me sa nkenne enne nka wasem ya me bekan enne wasman kam bekan yesi
no kai
enne me jaya me detim baby me kenye ye enye ye but ebawia enne me ka say adram betena tin so me yesi na se kira no
baby na le pa me
ella me kira no se say dem me oba me oba say bibia fine
bibia na go for bibia come up
but my sad I'm very sad. Oh, when for the Sepa case, no.
Oh, okay. No person can Kate lose.
No. And yes, Kate, the mama is sad and say he can't contest any GFA elections. And no mama is sad. Any ruling.
Okay.
The dear children. And no ahame.
Okay.
Yes. And mama is very sad. Menene kasa. I nearly cried. Yes.
And the
hard dream. On team contesting any GFA elections. Wow. Very, very, very sad. But they are dismissing case, and he said, no, I'm okay with that. But on team contested future election of the GFA. General, Adia Pepa say football pay, and I say Juma pay, and you say,
no, many radio, Juma Bium.
Hey, General, Behau.
He's a Puma. Mom, but I'm retired.
The Biano, that's when I'm retired. Puma. Na Puma, that's a Puma. That be track that say. Say I'm no nearly. I don't know. One need this here pump. I assume. But Namin name there. The BCBI. Adonko original hand sanitizer. Aye papa. Yusu Adonko original hand sanitizer nibi. Fire on sound.
Are you free there?
Food heaven. Food heaven.
About that house.
Dian and then I'm join you say. But Dian say so ubukran timimbu. Gradin and coupon. As soon son papa. Fufu. Ubenya jollof with pork, jollof with chicken, jollof type ubenyebi. Opa pisie. Benyebi ene nyadoa we yenye de achi o ye hwie guso ya poto ne ye hwie guso ama ma eno se mete se o ka so mfa momoni ntwim ana
kobi na meka
na so mfa kobi ntwim
omututu kobi no mfa ntwi
amufa ntwi nyadoa no ansoro me de kobi ni be ma san to so
ada se na me to fa
o papa on fa kobi ni ntwim eno se ye ka sa gi se o de tujem we the two German were done. We the two mat chill not for the food heaven as now.
To our restaurant.
Aye, Debbie say food heaven and our bar. Obenye Jenny beer PBR for no when you be now on what all and as a Obako. Thank you.
Okay. And also now call scratch me.
I'm about my defiance seminar bar.
No, they know so. The abre. Then the picture Ben I wanted to so. Young person will be one. Mom zoom they are circle or mutri one. Nipa person. Mama you ba kuna koshemu for we me mamu clue no Fantomas Cold Steam 2005 let's hear ya circle o mutru on boy pa kwachiri pa bamcho here for 0244 263902. Na mincha credit is here 20 cedis. Never go phone so. 0244263902. Munyin fiso. Alhaj Ashai Baba.
Sajo.
Na say
Sajo ya meeting here.
Na yanko panse pa.
Sajo.
Yeah.
House of focus here. Star Life Assurance. Yakopon ya mo china. Ano 10 AM. Omani has place in Bishia. Technical team no kan and na operado Piero Mishia Monodu na omonomo adi Mason ewo Stand Life Assurance on premises wa they told me so Stand Life Assurance grow Yakopon ya doma on the 8th of this month and now when House of Folk partnership agreement, you know, on be signing and opa, almost signing we are no, na kabas and when the House of Folk, no, then so no, or more up to my and I unity in the Achere, in the as a bus for fra, Star Life Assurance, the House of Folk, and I don't know, say you, na bus in the Education bus never papa, papa, so many 22 screens cry, I said, you come and pay. Say your bus, no.
I like to bus. Say we don't can news. A year has. Oh, na bus.
Say you news will put a man or no. Bus, say you. Bus in more fair. Okay, for papa toilet room. Dear Baby Johnson, come on, yeah. Say we would do room hard, driver generation, and I'm Johnson, has the next. No. Say you has the son of the Bob Brace city. Okay. And say, Bass. I said, Bass, dear. Say you, you were here, and what I two televisions say, has a bass in your piano, and they say, can't. News for me, I can't open a Mickey Mouse and Chome Pato on the 8th, and a bay. Okay. And Tessa Bass be down Coco or says, yeah. Tu se ko na nkokwa to aguase no mu hwane no nya dubia se jo nyame aduma omu wi on the 8th on the 9th Star Life Assurance be share in Central for one crime no more brief the agreement the partnership agreement at the same time so bast and one some in Central for become we as asem se jo if you asem benefosi jam inframent me fofoka fo hey where Botuku Express say Club de Accra, Salatim, la Tour de Africa, de Confédération, Population, bientôt la main. Au décamoté, pour là-bas, pour pouiller soir. Botuku Express, c'est yo akan sama mira wa no pay. Wasi oh, nti wa fe fo ko Africa nti mu hu ya na house folk.
Only house.
You are my miracle. Also, into my for my for Nitim Sikiti ko Africa, Moon, no market say. Now, dear bass and Hossom not here. Okay. Say you. I didn't know what I say. Pobima project, you want dinner channel. Pobima project, I'm no yagi. Bass, not the beer bass, the beer bass. Say you. Your Hasena, Monsieur, your bass, that I know a child like Mamma Yaka. A 22, one of kind. You ought to be a year. The week be as a day be able to bass as some going. We Pierre Conabidi was say Archgold du Oboissy of Filemon, Sakoba, Tulaye, Victor Soir, Comotope, le soir de la Playa, son malator de confident, au Matosoir comité. C'est you was a shanty good soir camera who was oh, nti place mu jaba ko mpukura mu meba mu jaba ko kra mai ana eden place be bo fu huna bo ya fo mo bo place be o ka ko ase ho no mo bo abra mo bo papa ne di place be obe fa na bila obe fa shafi mumuni obe fa James Kamenko o ja se ena wo mo kika ho e je se timu no brikages abam no se jo na unkase tipo fokro huna boya for mo boss ana good for no ka okay you Pierre Conabedi na kanya me na meka se jo we abriye de mutual to was la player Chalapi Talapa de Angola Fotolama au Vlou appelle-moi après-midi oui ça va bon d'accord contrôler africain au soir c'est yo abriye signifie moi voyez player B et Frangola ababejon El Hali wow the player ni dini sefene Chalapi Chalapa go to share boy striker in and out striker say yo go to share okay and one ma team sino one sir mo ba Champions League this year titiru Ghana team say mo ba me minute ma woko mo pe ba bi nyina asma bright na kanon anafi anas Sunyan Zongo Kandahar Alhaji Baba say enough is enough about the bus. Buses do not play football. Tell your people to pay the players well because they will do the action
for the club on the pitch, not the bus. Good morning, Sergio and the crew. Anefi.
Sergio,
okay.
Hospital, atmosphere, hospital, quite too many. Bas no kwa the Christian who play no correct no and motivation.
This is the best sports in town. Kessben 93.
Now you have to also the more. Kessben 93.3 live on Kessben television. Ye ko bonito ewo amanone na fe ye defiance no nye Mineral Congress. I call so emunsem ahodo pi. Eno akire kura na cast and so the ruling no eba o se kokupama the small de kodan cast no ruling no and so eba abonten na ya kenkan ena no pay o se kokupama camp and so e the release via banopay I da manimu ha enti minim ya monitor wa na se yen kwama na imra Tafi yemfe no meshe GFA Congress ni mun sense mahudo ni na ensuso masa ade wasere sa ade
the rango na cheche
why
the rango na wa mesre
o cheche o
on cheche let be ade ya kan sisi
o no di na chia e mo akwa so ti ha no
Assembly aba o Assembly aba la nye football ho asemo asemo ba na jite
okay asemo ba ai fa wa
coach bi
basa yoko we have a coach good say now take ka fa no ho wo dem ya me bondi say
bondi na me say you know
we are right someone
the kick balls and you was doing proud
then you asona bande o de chire be kan was coach bi akoba apo
coach akoba apo wow
baby ocho ni mani gu oda ho no
e be se bia okonya nkofo yakoba apo no ko hwe omuso one police fo bi omkoba apo osa ko hwe asofo bi omuso koba apo kofi oso ko hwe asofo so asofo
no so mo ba apo
yeah
Frank
Naro can be
mankasa o
can say Naro can say you no me interested with you no on the quite vigilante
o ze bia ye kaze ni pa kwa wasisa
me o de ti
ugoye da
no asana ya sports me kan o
sa o za so from be school be exams
so am man na so na o de on na ba
o mu de o mu ba
won ko Bible school o me dia so
ya be ye asofo wa ko Bible school be wi abe ye sofo so na se o mu tron so hwe na so hwe no mba first na me so so we dey so for anti ke yin vigilators me try be that ka munyi pipes ro kra na ka monko no papa ba we hwe jai do ni breze dia ahi obi ayi bani e kira akosre boni fache nti me ko jira o muso na after the exams no na e washroom bi wa ya no muso recall ba ye wi ko honom no so nketinketi ani good ani no
Ori show mo
apo ngwara so for ko boy apo muti apo ko tre
aso o mo tro bi anu ko ya tatu na be
ba bisu no hu a na ko ro ko dwibi do dia ba tu wi aro ko to atwene
sorry so ko
na be later
say
anu musra kwan ko do so be
okay ko wi ase se be wi da mu hundi yego
Sergio yeah Sergio and then I'll be to just say my brand here Tanga in Dombele 62 million pounds from Olympic in your land to Tottenham Hotspur and I'll be to just say Jose Mourinho a clean up exercise no already can't so in here brand here Sergio and that Argentine born 1/4 in here and the next list Ababe can say a brand here Tanga in Dombele no Mourinho so in here view so these issues started here in March, Abra Tima Efeno Tottenham Hotspur against Burnley. Game no ended in 1-1. Inti first half no mo dressing room na Ndombele ambebiu and our dear Abranti Efede Giovanni Lo Celso ebe na 9 in Medford and a free hodl and speculations na share because after game no mo buta Mourinho say didn't know in Ndombele free ball him and odi to John and say oh nya obi a park ne so no obe giving it all obe so much efficient obe jire no ho akuni ho dia ma na dia nya results. Anyway, we all know Jose Mourinho say he love midfielders are so efficient, midfielders are go all out, midfielders are more vibe, midfielders are making sure say instructions or the be more from the touch lines no mo be so. But this boy said you on that cast in that particular mood, and Mourinho again I question the disciplinary measures on the field of play, and then you want say coach your friend Mourinho so then to transfer. Said you so share the midfield of Tottenham Hotspur. Now we Tengal in Dombela. Before all but my friend Tottenham Hotspur no. Now Europe the team Sakasian in a pen. Barcelona, Real Madrid, and the last interview at Jamie Michel Ola Coglanti, Okase, likely say in common Andrea Nelly Dino, a branch of in Dombele, Beka Pimo Juventus, and at Daniel Levy cop pricing out at the Nebabi Pimo Tottenham Hotspur. 22 games, 2 goals, and or the amount Tottenham Hotspur. No, now say, oh, sure, moment for now. Ocho Obidi say Sissoko. Ocho Obidi say Harry Winks. Said Ocho Obidi say Giovanni Lo Celso. Coach, your friend Jose Mourinho, I prefer all these players instead of Tengan and Dombele. And so Jose Mourinho, he played the 4-2-3-1 formation. The Biano up a double pivot. And with that pivot, he needs players who are very strong, very aggressive, or more that strength, or more that bite, or more betting. A Gina Chile, a Diama, Lucas Moura, Son Heung-min, and then Dele Alli or any other player or then him in that particular midfield. But in Dombele, Sergio said Jumadia Mourinho epe from a midfielder. So here in Dombele, OBP more Tottenham was paying on Timmy any day. And yes, Juman and Fama Mourinho. And Mourinho set up now, you know. Well, who's the last season or move from 14th position to 6th? And the expectation is so huge, and they are almost expecting more next season because they feel say Tottenham Hotspur team in terms of quality and personalities or more Sani Menina and Mourinho is a winner or vast experience in the EPL, and they feel say the tactical acumen bet me a push it no I'm a next season almost performance at me and clearly Mourinho is one who say moving from FC Porto to Madrid, Manchester United, Chelsea, and Tottenham Hotspur, level on the same thing until also prove the Senate and the skeptics are wrong. So baby, I can't con all the something air baby, and I said still I'll beat me and Samba back to an elite club. No, what me about the performance. So you say expectation it is idea. You go in for players that will be ready to give you results. Until now, I call for a brand friend, the Horty from 8 my friend, Wolverhampton. Ben Davies is still available. Davison Sanchez is still available. Toby Adavet and so Elho and Mourinho players are beating me a man results. And he feels Tegan and Dombele is not that type of a player that can give me results. Quality there. And any promise I will show you Leon there. So there's no way I'll wait me at watching. So Brandt and Dombele any quality and also only promise. But again, what's one was French players are almost on the hype by the moment any names to the moment. Move from Chrome one ko baby. So you me live up to 8 billion. So share statistics buy with countries that almost produce talent. What the Brazil about first? France the best second. So you Argentina about Serbia 4th, England 5th, Spain 6th. So we have French players almost season and saying now almost with that huge names. So we say in the Dembele. So you ubeti me can say injuries, but a few opportunities are by the side and I didn't want me. Thomas Lima is so Bia Bonidi say he's the French Messi. Or move to Atletico Madrid. Where is he now? Atletico Madrid you or team the club Bianca Thomas Lima you. Shenabo Fike moving from the team now copy more rebetis. The kind of performance I hear from Nabe Fikeno. Said you, okay, no Bianca and about Fike you. And one to some of French boys no with a kind of hype. Check your team now they win the World Cup no and omit Mbappe from that particular list. Na you have Veran film. Busa onse Lucas Hernandez and move from Atletico Madrid to Bayern Munich. Where is he? Busa onse Samuel Umtiti said yo, where is he? Check the progression of Pogba. Check Lucas Dean, Morgan Schneiderlin, and a host of other French players. I said, you no what did you and combat me at changing the face of French football and bet me at take over from a different regime. No more sweat me live up to 8 billion. All those players are missing and they are not living up to 8 billion. And it is the reason why Mourinho per results next season, you know, he feels that Brandt here for the Tengan in Dombele said you on to me no any education.
Okay. Na mimi na hanu na yentwaso. So we diga ka se ne fie sem no endoso. Take kan yambo later. Marijata.
Sajo.
Let us say.
Yamiad Sajo.
Watch your face.
Sajo. That's it. The Biano Bomio. I'm so
I am to an Azuri for no one by.
Me buy ya.
Buy ya.
Then a
Kessben.
Nania Papai.
Uba Kessben.
Buy ya. Me ban cram di 1 week and son of me got to.
There's a little bit out of toy.
And yeah.
Marijata.
Sajo.
Baitiwe.
Messi issue no. Eda so gain momentum.
Yeah.
The issue is also when you the root of it. I just was started from Argentina and Spain. Who stay within. Or Ghana or Europe. Other side of Europe, and just still switch it to Spain. And Spain or no. Sajo is so Catalonia sometimes. Messi the roots are designing our Catalan criminal. Emma and Kofumiya certain information be now our baby even France or Italy crowd Boschia now and Sankai. So when the root of issue, I just all share the two countries, Argentina and then Spain. But Messi Papa now Obano, I'm the 20 decay video no. Now Nidimina.
And so the Casanoti.
No, say, I don't know. Papa no, but can't some no, I was Spain and now it's not come up. No, say, I don't know. Dimina or demands, I know you actually say Papa no sinable. Way all free. Argentina.
Okay.
Ebano. And some trophy dinner China, Pese Concasa and Impokeke. Nakumia being sure, but Papa Nancasa. And no now back Spain Krumha, War Sports, and also because El Mundo Deportivo, Pipano was stating a kama. Or highlighting near beer. Say you met me about so meeting them and no sharp people and nobody can indicate cara a cara face to face. And the BCBC and I shall say now, or tron and getting kakra or bon tougher me and sa. Did it kind of meeting a bevasonero? You toss me, you know, so you bet me a kind of kakra. El Padre del Diez, reclamara salida, gratis del club, or acuerdo para adios amistoso. Papa no be demanded for Messi free show or friendly goodbye. Let's just say, underline word be a Messi benya de ako. Papa no be demanded free exit or friendly goodbye. Let's just say, whatever be the case, Messi kwana no benya de ako. Papa no tired about no. Some no Messi he has free or if you person want Jessica kakra yensi mu kwan na mmom yenye no compassionate entimi nka goodbye kakra but so share the other side no so na abon to fa kakra ho as jo people no e be sa so highlight on the other side I no so favor Barcelona El Barça di Li que tiene contrato y que no negocia y le ofrecerá renovar hasta el mundial. Barça so person say Messi wo contract and say Joe e betimi expire just a World Cup no a draw no more. Next is Messi be renew the new contract and be man coin for 1 year, 1 season or be bought until say Qatar 22 World Cup no be around. And that is what the people is highlighting. And only other people know it is so people now standing between the two parties, Messi and Bartomeu. Bartomeu there, and Messi and Papa there, and club and so there. And it said definitely say your meeting with so. And all the people now so highlighting certain details be I bet me a basso se meeting no et me basso na o bet me highlight and o sha clubes del caso Messi anti de la Cumbiri. The case of Messi when the summit comes around. And o sha la reunión de Jorge Messi con Bartomeu, presidente del Barcelona. Si daría este miércoles y así empezará y definir la salida de Leo que espera el City que hará el PSG entrate de todos los detalles. Details of the case. Messi bet me a PSG, bet me a Man City, or Messi bet me a stay el Barcelona. All the people I highlighted. And so okay, Emily Resort, one vice president for Barcelona, 2017. Now Messi signed this particular contract for issue no. So you know a vice president and we are not resigning. And we acquired Metia and no TYC Sports. That same message, you know, only for now reporting. And so you say, Bassi on man, a honor highlighted at the Emily Resort, a Dicaraco catcher, all the people. La clausula este, pero nadie esperaba que la ejecutara ahora. I said the contract is, but my expert said Messi be activating at this point. So vice president and anu ya no judgment say Joe wa jet mu say contract no existing contract betimi am Messi akọ free but my expect say Messi betimi activating in name work say let's just a vice president and about Tom Yodine Chino said you are jetum. Messi at this point let me go free. It's not just a damn funny yenino, or the patapane. There's 700 million. The Messi can't go. The Messi can't exit Catalonia who harass him. And now matching the political side of it at a key twist. Barcelona 2020-21 just said Joe Mountville last month and Nike for the buy, but what issues just we say the quality standard no from Nike for retrieve all the justice from the stores. And now matching Barcelona for release just we say, including Messi as the face of the new jersey now next season edition or the Messi at 20 more. Excessive or more pushy Messi against the fans. Or release the next season jersey amount for fans in the quarter. But the question of fans in the say, are we buying this jersey without Messi? And the fans say, no, Messi is staying. And on out. And on my city, Kate 2020-2021. It's Messi in the Denimo. So any single Barcelona fan, jersey we say for say 880 euros krana. So Joe, the question you ask is Messi staying or leaving? Barcelona company for the judges in a one thing. It has a connection to last week. Mundo people be or Jai news about one thing say 6 or 7 players be or me non-touchables or Barcelona. And they man video people are so the 6 players are the European team from Hong Kong and no man villages in Nahumachi. So it has connection to last week people now Mundo at the buy say 6 players with the moon free moon. And issue back out message as well. And they among villages, it has connection to that paper now last week a pop out. And Bartomini Bass and Penifono a push Messi against the fans. And Bramuno Messi can go. By the no more unveiling about out suggest we innovation lessons, including our captain and Messi Denimo. So can Messi leave now? How much we no release how much now? Father and Argentina Baba Kessben and release pictures. And it's security around the internet. So Messi is now facing the fans, not the board. This is the message.
Wow.
Because they know the guy is living.
And this is omo unveil JCC Messi Kahonia Dinano Okwa.
Say when about out no Sergio. A bear 70% Messi will stay. And Penifono Kobua beg or them akopacha wakusu. All of them. And now tactically, the word in here tactically. Victor Fontaine no started Casino or consider when we say Messi is right. The 2017 contract in the state said Ombe redefined team a winnable team at the Messi no. He being the captain. Messi a reference Puyo time. Team am build them up Pep Guardiola and Puyo lead. Also references time as the captain Luis Enrique time. Team am build them and bringing in Rakitic, Semedo, Musa Marmeboa. Now Sergio, it comes to another time as a captain. No more Kofa Paulino, no more Raba. Mokofa Turo Vida kepi boating. Let's just some good anyone say. So Messi made reference to previous captains, and you tell Victor Fontaine consider Emilio Rousseau Kasa said no, the boy is right. Said okay, last week and now some starting message way. So all the campaign on in favor of Messi, we didn't expect a boy back activity and Yabuano. When you more ben loyalty hono. Said the Messi did not drink the liberty form, not fear camera seminum. But he stayed true to the Lord of the year. Messi can live now, said Joe.
Internet is a president Messi qua a bit shock.
Yeah, Messi qua me I know and shocking.
And I said, Nadio Boko, Mammy Cogra.
Sir, or qua who deserve it, and it will stay so, said Joe, so stay no bois. So stay at the time, the worst time in your career during Barca stay no. Over 20 years, this is the worst moment. On the side captain, so Janekwa Messi or saw no any chance.
Okay.
But so Okodia and Yamewa who deserve a sobeko.
All right. Marijata, Mamin Chauso's wife. Mamin Chauso. Na in some of you, na Yemedim Kobobe Rebe, and so if you come, make you better transit. Na if you some no, or the brain, but just say. Die who cover a commercial kakre be eba. But before say we kokra no, bamcho cast ruling no ababonten. Oseko kupama enso release no enso ewa ha. Mame mfa no nkwa entu dwane enkomra. Yeba na afei da kan nyina no ye de honsem aba. La bisu besra you govi. Ai phone ura.
Genuine Bismarck.
Ai.
Me the Bismarck na be fair no. I'm say you know from Nkwabem na. And they say no superstar apart from phones you know.
Is he interesting?
Superstar. Celebrate from actor.
I see no more money.
On there, you know. Come on.
And I
number 4 is there no
Labia Quaba. Yeah.
Back on the same. The Bonnie man saying.
Don't
need David Obama on the music. Emilia Ruby.
Okay. Nadam for no.
On any music video, Madame Passoné, no man.
Ah.
Odor family.
Una na Emilia Dambazo.
Odor family. Family.
Ramoda. Pum.
Nanchampa.
Pum. Better grand name. It's so massive.
Ambassador no big net. Ambassador no big net. So you have camera.
Hey, Labi, yo. You about shop or why? Da yesi nyasa mkito wa dumo kura. I want him kasa. Oh. Obi awa me beso me kan wasem. Me pade bi ono konti me man wi na akobo me. Yenhwe the cast the buy no 10 I said the appeal filed on 14th October 2019 by Mr. Wilfred Kwaku Osei against the Ghana Football Association GFA with respect to the decision rendered on 4th October 2019, respectively 8th October 2019 by the Elections Committee of the respondent is dismissed. 2. The decisions rendered on 4th October 2019, respectively 8th October 2019 by the GFA Elections Committee of the respondent are confirmed. 3. The cost of the arbitration to be determined and served to the parties by CAS Court Office shall be borne by Mr. Wilfred Kwaku Osei. 4. Each party shall bear its own costs in connection with these arbitration proceedings. All other or further claims are dismissed. Let me say, and someone ne fire by. Naposo, the we buy no, and so no. Na Michelle A.R. Bernasconi, and a president of the panel, a court of arbitration for sport. Ruling in a full one no kuta me same way. Na ye kwaba the country omutekisa decisioning na ya hwem kakra. Na fi ye de aka ensema owura Osei Kwaku ma release on so de ba bonten na no pay. Yensa ka bi ha. I'm grateful for the fact that this long legal tussle has finally come to an end. Even though I have issues against the main grounds for the delivery of the final verdict, I have no other alternative than to accept it in good faith and move on in life. At the end of the day, it is victory for Ghana football. It is my prayer that we all continue to pool our resources to move Ghana football forward, to reach the desired heights that we all wish for. Thank you all for the support offered me in diverse ways during the past 11 months. All things work together for good for those who trust our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Our Almighty God is so faithful. May He bless you all. Thank you. Osei Kwaku ma and so release our day aba and no ye kwaba na nsema hodo e course e Congress and nsema pps mu ho ne the mpanifo e kafa ho and the centrofo wunyina no omode tu dwane ye kwaba ne be baba mu ye pa de amamo ye nchekra local source nyina enwo emamohwe Kessben television utie Kessben 93.3 Sunny ne din kan den de ba no pay Kim Faisal. Mr. Osei should come out and tell we the supporters of P4P something, because we know everything about this dismissal. Mr. Palmer settled the case before the verdict. That's why we are not happy at all. Just look at the way Keto Kreku and his ESCO members want to chop our money. Compare them to the last administration. It's too bad. Sunny Kinfaisal and a day we and so by Mamisha Orlando filmmaker Asukwa. Joe, Messi is a coward. He always wants to run away whenever there's a problem in his team. When Bayern beat them home and away by 7 goals, there were rumors that he wanted to leave. When Argentina lost Copa America, he retired from the national team. When they lost in the World Cup final in Brazil too, he said he was retiring from the national team. He's just a coward who can't handle problems head on. He always wants to run. Orlando filmmaker Asukwa Dode Aba and so I don't know. Mamisha Eatwell, yeah. Kumasi Asante Kotoko represents Asanteman, right? Social and economic activities so high if Kotoko wins, right? Then what have the Kumasi members of parliament done to help Asante Kotoko become great again? Since they are there to represent the people of Asanteman, I stand to be corrected. Apart from enacting laws for the country, every other thing that makes the people who voted for them happy must be of concern to them as well. It will. Edidipa Aguna Asante, the also the by and on Mamisha DDDA Nafe Kwamiki Enfa Local Source no Emrain. Didi Akumadan Senior High School. Also the any saying Kumasi Asante Kotoko CEO Nanam Ponsa spoke very well at the Congress yesterday. His comment that the GFA should try and save money for the future use was spot on and full of genuine wisdom. Boss, per that singular suggestion, I believe Asante Kotoko has gotten a man who thinks ahead and can guide the team from making unnecessary expenditures. Also, Congress is the highest decision-making platform for a football administration. There must be enough time for some members to express their views because at a point, the MC was pressurizing members to talk quickly. Boss, same people who weren't ready to talk were spotted laughing at Alhaji Gruza openly. Let me emphasize that the Congress is not organized for muted mouths, but a place where delegates who can help develop our football speak for the betterment of the game. Kwamiki.
What General said Odikadi to the Ghana Football Association and no more organize a Congress. Mukotana se kan sama wodua no ebe bo Ghana football team tumpon. Me de didi de ne be hyase en sama na na amponsa ekokan ye e wo Congress na se no. Yentie en sama na na amponsa de tuja.
Total budgeted expenditure also 71,642,158.44. For me, as an association, we should be working towards saving for the future, considering what COVID has done to us. If you look at the total budgeted expenditure, it's the same, exactly the same figure as the total budgeted revenue. So it's marks of an intent to spend every peso that we bring in. And I don't think that is good for an association like ours. Of course, you can exceed your revenue targets or you can have less. Same applies to your expenditure. But as the Vice President rightly said, it's a flexible budget. So I would admonish the leadership to try and at least save about 5-10 million this year on the proposed expenditure so that going forward, we can build some good revenue in our accounts, money in our accounts for future, rather than thinking of spending everything that comes in. For me, it's only a word of advice. Thank you very much.
Once a foot to them Congress and so GDS Sika so Mutimisha, na GF no Timi service Kana, Wamo Enyane Ebianes Kana Bantino, na yes spending in what Congress as Isaac Siama, 1 year the sports minister, Honorable Isaac Kwame Siama, Okopimo Congress Asin, Okoeno Sin another Danko Kufuado, or president of Ghana, or me and Shishia, in Chebia football no a pepper back.
Members of Congress, let me commend you for the various steps you have taken in developing Ghana football after the normalization process. Indeed, the innovative and inspiring Bring Back the Love campaign embarked upon by the FA showed clear signs that football was on the ascendancy and the fans were beginning to patronize domestic league matches once again. Unfortunately, as you are aware, the COVID-19 pandemic halted the momentum that the leagues were generating. It is our fervent hope that innovative steps will be put in place to ensure that when the game finally returns, which I know will be very soon, it will pick up from where it left off. With the positive results we are getting from the fight against the pandemic, government is optimistic that very soon it will be safe and appropriate to live.
Tuja ket ESO kreku so kasai se sabromo ye nyema ebetima abo but ansana ono abedina no besi no o ka say transparency a aya ket ESO kreku aka ho asem no ehunya ye pa e say transparency etimi ba Ghana Football Association no ena nam so market di tuja ebo e ban na baso say why ye no kra no abo mi ye papa ne makon dealer o mo saka ne bebo ma football etimi tumpon.
All women are the most deprived, especially when we speak about the top 3 tiers of the Ghanaian game: the Premier League, the Division 1 League, and the Women's Premier League. We are so grateful to YEA, Honorable. We are so grateful for your leadership. More goodies, Macron. Just on the heels of our partnership with YEA, we also managed to secure another partnership with Corinne Gallica Enterprise, local representatives of Macron, and that ensured that our football association would receive 15,000 footballs over a 3-year tenure worth 1.6 million Ghana cedis. Football, we say, is all about balls.
Ghana Football Association President Odi Tuja ewo dwumedie na se General ba sikasem de se nyina ya te se de si eko abra se na o se busumi bia no Ghana Football Association President ye be ma no allowance of 12,000 Ghana cedis. Na Vice President enya 7,000 Ghana cedis. Esco benya 4,000 Ghana cedis. Omuko meetings meeting bia sitting allowance bia no the President benya 1,600, the Vice President benya 1,500, Esco members benya 1,300. Se say no go back into omu she djuma dia ase no wo ma ye djuma 10 months. 10 months no ma ye djuma no wo mo di Ghana Football Association ka GF no the President ne ka 12,000 Ghana cedis, 1.2 billion, and also Mutia de Mano. Vice President Omdeneka 120,000 Ghana cedis, and on a car, say we say GF in Mutia de Mano. Vice President is Omdeneka 70,000 Ghana cedis, na Esco, and so you have 40,000 Ghana cedis. If you say almost so Mrana Fino Machade, Nemum, if you so much Jumedia Seno, or see it Esco member be 400 million. 400 million. 10 months, 10 months, no, and no my meetings. No, monthly end of month and no mobile no 10 months my meeting 16 times 16 and the president no 16 times 1,006 and also a car daw and na vice president 16 times 1,005 and also a car daw and na esco members near 16 times 1,003 and you see car see a car
one calculation
now that they mean why you here but
I
don't know
let's get an Ghana football sikayi na sika no did tram ka ubusa mimi say de be dey they
hear me by 16 times 1,003
me pay dey mama wo say me dey
they hear me by 16 times 1,003
sit allowance
16 times 1,003 and then they won't change near who they be there
okay in 4 years
on now they know 16 times 1,003. 400 million.
And Genoa, Omu Eba Yeno, Ometra so 4 years. 4 years in Bebani, we are Ghana Football Association President, 5.76 billion and Unisikan and Sabekan. 4 years now, Vice President and Subet National, 3.36 billion. And now, 4 years we better 1.9 billion. And in Sikan Sabeka in the next 4 years. Masa.
Nothing about my hotel. This hotel. I said, you man, no, be a compare winner.
Thank you very much. Techiahin, tender. or say
you dey marketia musa allowance dey mama
oh mama just way tender say
me 120 million it move fan kan ho na mo dey me aduma me 120 million
that's right
yes 12,000 Ghana yes. Yes.
It's general. Tender say fees Congress about on Congress I successful say bidda. Tender so on Congress I successful say bidda. Tender.
The earlier the better they stop, it will be better for Drubia Academy. Nyankopon Epejan said Drubia Academy. And you can't football them and yet radio so. Oh, some over, then you debate. No, be so actually. This is the most successful Congress I've ever witnessed in my life. Yeah, the most successful Congress. Matured way and will be our first Kasai. Where there were divergent views, we voted. And that is Congress. It's not about washing our dirty linen in public. And I think that those that are doing it, the earlier the better they stop, it will be better for them. With him, there's no, things Ghana Bar Association, and I say GPRTU, a member at the radio, so all kind of negative side of the association. So on the channel. Any association, you all own it. You're told where we are, all hands must be on deck, and you need to salvage our industry. But why have been oh, it's kind of oh, you're this kind of that. But it's kind of by just 2 days ago. This is the most transparent affair I've witnessed. Go for the first time.
Some attended the two. Mr. George Amwako was a football at the Mara and Naye, Timara dear, and was so osheso na with the Yenyama. Mr. George Amwako.
Emerson Obia who say, oh, yeah, Ubibia, she showed your men professionally. And my Bibia Koso, 101. And the course was media near Yakayanutumu because we knew what we were about. What they say, football, Yedemra, Naye, and yet you be journey. And what the rules and the statutes and the regulations say, and no near the edge. And yet, Obia Juna feel say, better this way or that way.
I'm a good two. I no draw Safo and so Kasa, Yentio no son some kakra.
Obibe CSA, when you mean by agree, say, Congress, it's me around no come. Rodua no more to a gum say into me, yet a bit my into me, yet me. Near my de buy as first and foremost, so fast than my Congressman. So near course they behave maturely and they tackle issues as it came. They discuss issue as it came. And Congress with them say they be say so next time Christ Baba can say next time the crabbe because I think it's good. Obibes
na no do safo so dia general de so eno alaji cruiser kasai won na kwa challenge sika no edoso afterwards ro de so say congress ye kwa wo so ba ani so tena fie
some o me be na yankopa say ya no peaceful court asem bia ne ho na aba na media na me be say me kan about this congress and our next congress one be tia obey the no wo bibika say buy ya kan ya adwini bia na omu pese ade no wo me ya kaska sam me gesi e binum majority vote gesi de na me kan enti na maka se me mpene enti sana e congress enye se wo organize se me mba ye de who ye team na ye team yeah we are ready to come to go to the congress ukra wo frey se yembeboa wo na bibi ya ye beba
we yen some of the general but some of the dosu yentimi kotoko ne ni na but enne no you say we interview Showmax uyusufo na fa phone na ko Play Store uko Play Store download Showmax o download Showmax abama opportunity obehwe series awodo obehwe movies abama kwan amwetima hwe live matches from Super Sports Showmax so unyusu phone so now your laptop no ko showmax.com oko showmax.com so abama opportunity obenya series ahwe obenya movies ahwe afi so obenya live matches and wabenya bi ahwe we eya the fufura super sports omo ada roma no mdia ba showmax box on there e so timi nya bi na nya bi wo phone so matches awodo ni movies ene nyama nyina no obetimi nya bi enso ahwe enso e wo so
okay
general
so no
you check it 16 meetings multiplied by 1,003 no you 200 million
200 million.
No, that was 400.
No, 600 school members. 600 million.
Any car, so you know,
10 months no mobile.
On mobile, no
600 million.
Now, man, for business committee Bennett, na say, yes, Sikau Semini na committee the vice president no count has of work.
Macado.
Frederick Moore has of work. Frederick Moore
has of work.
The Lali Senaya. I'm not Tanasia or Moye Saisikawi, same from Esco.
Okay, all right. That's all. On a Congress, I got Jatu.
Oh, Miss Naman Focus as a woman a year.
Okay. Frank Naro,
Sejo,
Mammy Rawe.
Mammy can say, Mintumin kind details of
grace gift to how
Mintumin kind details of a painful go through cast for no.
Yeah.
I think that we have the document here. A dozen point what was adduced. But the bottom line is that my dream said it was a sad verdict for Mr. Palmer, but good news for Ghana football because Senka almost be able to go through Sani and and it's a curtain twice on an executive council now at least the next 3 years or so, almost 3.5 years almost Ghana football. So what is so sad for Palmer is that per this verdict there and the subsequent elections grano mean saying in a beam and a car who like I said Palmer nanka so a release in the treasure wajibi biatum oni bibi obeka clearly court of arbitration or sports almost somewhere no more deba say I just say bia nyame pe na do assemble mano omnya de be wia ntumi nya hwe biem so we
the Supreme Court of Swiss
yeah so ubetima ko Switzerland ne sa ne man yeah but he
on the point of law
yeah ono feel say wajibi biatum on to aso nya hwe biem that's it but the man frontier says we no nte say mfa say kwesinya ntachi dia ya ban no from football but contesting a position like GFA president no and a bed say and also own to me and contest him my memory no congress na a course no say Joe mza enema no 3 hours and omudi o mabrubru nsam be brave most of them formalities are na a course or congress but in major concerns including my good self sikasema ebetutu dwa enrano na you see first of all yenyin tum se sikana ese editium no it's not salary ejuma we na bosome ho aketua but we allowance asikyere ne say executive council ne GF for mpanyimfo ni nyina no omoye omajuma ena we ejuma foforo omoye de aboa football na se edoso ana enoso no empempi we mfato ho a ya na eboa. The last GFA president, Kwesinya Ntechi, paid the document presented to them at Congress, and I said 2018. 2018 was Nyantechi, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, oje 4,388 per month. Allowance, no. 4,388. And TNA 12,000 per month to get, no. As a Chinese say, yeah, they are born almost 3 times. A little over 3 times. From 4,000 to 12,000. Now, say Joe, you ask yourself, say, a day na about Ghana and a day na about GFM. Sika ba mo ana sa sitnemu na yedin tia. Ana GFA duma na yedin. Fedie. GFA president na oba fufro no. Dada ne de no. Yamfa mo hu mienu. Ye de bo hu almost 3 times. Say ha drink kakra. No man susu pejam. Because there's an allowance. Now, say, Joe, Nina and Kemfuano, who beside who say, GFA president cried at least he has an office at the FE. every day and also most of the times he is there. Inti Utiano on regular basis here. But let's come down to executive council members. 4,000 a month. Obia Yenejuma. Most of the time, Majuma Mubaya Sebia Omukoshiani Ade. Meeting no Umbekobiani see a bit Yomoka. 1,300 per meeting. So what other work? And emeritus have 4,000 on every month. No? Don't forget, say, Executive Council is the board of the company called Ghana Football Association. And your common practice, say, board of directors, you regularly on monthly basis. Most company board of directors, and can be a meeting, allowances, and it's a but wait there, the board of directors of Ghana Football Association are on regular monthly. I don't want to call it salary, they call it allowance. But they didn't open at the moment. But Busumi Biano, Yetu Muka. In Sabusumi, no one, many office Bia or GF secretary too. I because the BSO office, anything or Kojina Ketia. And a meeting or Bacono, and only Chianica. See a smart free Kumasia, Sebia Uncle, a Sunyania, and Nusia Chianica. O took quite free Ghana kwa bruchira yetuaneka. So basically a niema obeya as a juma oyeno or jessica and Sarah Bosumi swa waji regular one. I'm thinking say what to two nanaya ponsan some can we are as a sikana eba ho. They are trying say sikani nyinano obe ombe say disikano the high drink kakra. So we used to be dinner say you use your brofo. Okay. So now me problem and say if you want to extend it, say nay, GFA chairman, Aketua, or the Abahu Ben Prensa, in Yabe in a GFA chairman, Bejina Swako Cultural Black Stars players. Say, Omubonos are now Malawances, Omuntiti Omudieso. Kogana Fubi can say Black Stars for Sika Omujijina Susu. But one Kasana football no mobino. Oh, yeah, Juma or them dear. But one, what to do, dear? In 2 bad day, no, I can't players so munti ombuno so nyabe na abijina so akosresa ade no sajo sika na omoje no wo de toto ya na be a quick in comparing it to other countries say bia FA president now we hoji say you ask yourself say players no bobo na omo ye adwuma ma players na bobo no omo nsusu ankasa no players na say because if per meeting oje 1,600 when an average Ghanaian player takes maybe 500 Ghana cedis. Echreze sika abrantena all bobo an intimo mo shemra ayen tutuani adeno na ketua no ye de bo home ensa ne 3 months aketua e na ye 1 sitting sika. What do you say sika no mo jije no e dosun especially sajo enkrofo bebre clubs bebre advocate say players covid inti players intiti o musika so. Sa class won panyim for ya akwaji atum se sika yem fama we mu. Until why would they come back and tell players to reduce the money they are taking at this time? Football administrators, you see, obi weka say yen and central for nye isika. And of course, so ko je obi ya untumi nsu nsini nipa na okuja na ye no. Isan say sika no bobo for na ankasa ana congressman na ankasa sika na eba na ye omusika no. Omso maji atum mu ni how. Emsa alaji gruza pe. And
all right,
Mr. Kumsen, and I'm sorry, TIA. Let's hope and pray. Say they will generate enough funds.
Okay. General, 12K for a board chairman of an institution like GFA, for me, it's even small. How much is the NYA salary at Asante Kotoko? Nana Yamponsa salary at Asante Kotoko. How much was Dr. Kofi Amwa receiving? My only worry is why no salary cap for the characters, which is the players. It's pathetic. The wages for Ghanaian players is too small. So
you have seen that. Just a second. Who compare Obi salary to Obi allowance are different. Salary and allowance are two different things.
Nana Yamponsa is okay.
Nana Yamponsa they and the salary. GF chairman they and allowance. And yet the same thing.
Wow. All right. Kofi Chambo, Akwaba.
Yeah. Mama Frank Asamen. Go and look for what is the meaning of salary. Who the meaning of salary? We can argue on that.
I don't need to do
so the salary.
Oh, Mama Simon.
So nim salary and only allowance.
Yeah, because they all can clearly, it's just he's confusing himself.
DNA salary, DNA allowance.
Any fixed amount.
Educators.
Fixed amount. I'll be Chiama will be on a regular basis. But what I say, I own Pakoni that's okay. Watch that. Maybe I say 2 weeks behind a utia, and I 1 week behind a utia, and I will soon be an utia. Salary.
The more than a day.
That fixed amount. So where he's trying to say is where there we. If it's fixed, okay, Tom, every month be able to with 12,000, every month be to 25,000. They're the same thing. There's no difference.
Allowance is different from salary.
Please, miss, I've just told you, sir. Get me.
I don't need to get a meaning from any other person. Salary is different from allowance. What you fixed allowance?
Mommy advice me.
A small baby, I bet my amount.
Salary, fixed amount, I on regular basis, and so. If it is determined that every month be able to have 1 CDA and then your salary, until there's no difference between the two now, we'll try to draw
there are differences.
So there's no
people
difference.
Take salary in addition to
now,
that, they take allowance.
It is also not true. Well. It is also not true. Say a board for BOH, Omonje, Busumi Omonje, Sikana, so many fixed Ayomutia. Go speak to a lot of companies. There's what is known as board fee, our Muchama board of directors. Number 3. It is also not a fact. Analysis now or draw say now, Mr. Yandichi only 4,800 a month. Into wage 12,000 we say. He's losing fight because I didn't when him clearly when we say a normal maybe I will do later analysis or I say when we say previous school after your 10 one overside the friend ex gratia. But what I say, they determine that overside the friend ex gratia. When you be sending her. But including the executive council members. Now, this executive council we say no, per our status is functioning as emergency committee, and it's now you can come meetings with first, na esco no no may be more from emergency committee. Some meetings be those people now no more emergency committee. Joe, they were on this regular payment monthly. But so many in fact, near Joe Bia Busumi to be 2,621 Busumu Bia emergency committee members. 2,621 CDs every month per document here if the account department and the committee. Now, if you multiply that 2,621 now emergency committee members every month over 4 years, 4 years, I said Busumi in Afibia 12 months. Until 4 years, 48 months. Or multiplier. Ubakunya 125,808. You know what I say? What the buy a Nancy Kamukrampa in dollar terms na $22,465. Now I say $15,000 as gratia the account. It is our time number we scout by Jenny 37,465. But the net year Congress Aja 2 we say no every month no Esco member 4,000 cities finished. There's no S gratia. So 4,000 cities, so multiply over 48 months, which is 4 years, sir. Joe, it comes to 192,000 cities. So the core dollars are 34,235. Inti and Esco for no scanner Esco for Benya Seno, and less than the previous Esco.
And yet less. So called to me several times said they make a when you fat. We are.
Esco no. If you multiply 2,621 by 48 months, Ubenya 22. Oh, the exchange rate here. But you offer exchange rate of 2016. Say like 2015. You offer exchange rate of 2016 crab area. And there, sales can amounts to $30,000. What the $30,000 and they can $15,000 no budget as El Gasha no one. It's $45,000 compared to $34,000 and SS kuna. So where a bit in the way. Do no kodanche. Calf or say you escort just when you don't have office. And I'm surprised at this day and age. Will say because you don't have office work, GF you don't work. I'm very much surprised.
I've not said that. I haven't said that. I said for the president.
Can I
No, but when I'm here,
exactly what you said.
Okay.
Aside for the president, he has an office there and he goes there on daily basis. Into no day, someone 120 no crowd there, okay. But for ESCO members, no, on what in the baby, anytime or koye jumano. Okwai say Tuanica. You invite you for a meeting.
In the office,
and I can say they don't have office where they go there. But anytime your friend is all my man, says mana you scared the man, or by meeting you scared the man.
How is this different from what I said?
It's different.
When
I didn't say me to Nyajuma.
ESCO members in the office.
Miss also
say Omuni office in the permanent workers.
Yes, I say Omuni office until they don't go on regular basis. Anytime or be a friend, I'm gonna be it is paid. But some
it's very good for that you don't go there.
The going to as a punchy holes
because no man
the other time I can say punchy holes. Was it there be on Canada? Mon cow now, you know. But as a wood, the now I cannot. Punch holes.
No, we are seeing a copyright of.
At that time, who can ask him, no, can you say, I didn't know Canadian or punch holes.
That are several of those Canadian. I'm explaining a normal. So
you are punching holes. You want can we go need over?
Oh, no, I'm back.
And you kind of jump balls now, punching.
Andy, that's it. No matter what church.
Somebody now, church.
What I said.
So
point I'm raising this say, and then we need this day and age to tell anybody and everybody you don't need to have permanent office to be and son said you are Juma, and I'm very much surprised. Yes, we come meeting you have certain allowance, which is a fact. But before meeting any normal the work amount of work you do, me no cry here. Last time we cried about. Imagine say if I'm not working for any friendly institution, yes, okay, you were there. How do you survive? What's a so? How do you survive? What's a so? And man, yes, I can't say meeting now. Into sorry, I'm not going to meeting now. No, if you could do meeting next week, I would have to do research and work towards meeting now to make input. Oh, you don't need office and son. Why your Juma was a so? I'm surprised anybody will say this. So when the office will be doing your Juma.
No, not say that.
That does not. No, so one young kind of name you want. This make a statement. Joe, no question. CAF Executive Committee. Omuni office. Our CAF headquarters. They pay them $60,000 a year, which translates to $5,000 a month.
How much is CAF raising?
Oh, can I make the canal flow? CAF Executive Committee. They pay them $60,000. A year, which translates to $5,000 a month. Aside omo allowance bia eketel for business class one or sitting aside when you know. FIFA Executive Council, they pay them $300,000 a year. $300,000 a year, which translates to $25,000 a month. Some people the FIFA was Switzerland. It's not bit Africa, a bit Ghana, a bit Ghana, or so. And also office or one.
FIFA generating a calf generating.
So it's the issue. So it's the issue. So I didn't know about who didn't know about.
Yeah, for the Munina Musimuniska, I'm Boka buying a crowd. What is a FIFA? Can I have banner? Can't win a more fast for you. No. Calf on the FIFA, okay.
To be honest with you, even with this and in totality, how much does that even represent? CAF, this is kind of doing crown but football terms in Sunday was so me per se on the decide we raise no say be a sikana eba association no eswa nti wo do no compare if you make
as say musu amoko aban ho kra ko riska
if you advance if you advance such argument you're welcome we can debate it but for anybody to suggest say board be anywhere ye mo busumi na be any office or hunty and you can say no that is it's non-starter but to the point about say okay, how much in correlation or in relation to how much you generate as compared to how much you buy. But I'm telling you, say the Ghana Football Association of today and society the same Ghana Football Association of Umrah. But me here comparison show me say the ESCO Executive Council members no sika on any over the 4-year period less than the previous ESCO do any. Less than what the dollar no credit exchange. The previous ESCO was on $37,500. I can't win totally the one year 34,000. But with the dollar rate as a certain it takes them to $45,000 as a previous ESCO. Certain less can So obviously, so obi a juma, then the person must be rewarded in terms of in that relation. Joe, a lot goes into it. Every out in China, because there be, but a lot goes into football. Taking decisions and planning and researching on normal. I know what come be brave.
Me did jaba CI.
What did jaba?
Me did jaba me ba. Some ba kwa na me no bi I say pese busa wan kasa because
on the cars.
Oh yeah. No on cars in the later. Me I realize answer me na. A dos na fi asante ko see you asmo no so kan. Say Argentina revenue amunya ni nyina no. As a most spending ni nyina same event say figure.
Ghana raise an important, but it's not as simple as say yes, you know. Okay. You have the time to explain now.
Indian Comra, na Sembruma. Na there be Oko, na effort. I with me. Okay, who no say I tutu. Meeting go to Andy Cam, ever. Remember Andy Cam, and so action again. I found something na ehu. O say.
Okay, have me.
On cash.
No, cash.
I'm but I'm only goes to one.
Only a doctor.
Anna.
Grace gift. Move ahead. This is a good idea.
Okay, but oh, yo.
Now we're marching to come.
I saw Martin to Dr. Faber Martin Tim. I was so near my house. I went crying. Aha. I saw for Patent. I am crying.
Dr. Grace Godu. I'm running call comes movie capa. I'm round quickly. Yen share the every only Nana Hayford and Ewaha and that's some Kitwakra.
But I know my mom much why and I made like a crap.
Oh, sir.
I make catcher no one baby.
SMP.
Yes.
Doc.
Said you.
Saboko.
Yehuadum. My bay now shahama. It is swimming.
Now, the bay. 10 minutes with me.
Yeah, hey, obey you bit me.
No, but you be as well.
Yeah, not ye Pessia, my adoption, who is saying, Yanko Pong Adum ye. Now Adum ya hama. Hamana, your boss one, any baby, Africa, a be Ghana has say. It is a what's your baby D say or bookma. A yana man in one be bros, a binum cost school, because you have bino. So book habano, cost school, because you will never have bino, what's in the bookum. But okay, have bino pa, or nim, be bread of to say, Solomon, no a perfume, I know you saw one of them. But perfume, they have bino nowadays. You must say, oh, read the Bible, no do not say, I a nim perfume now. King Solomon na oyusuo ya de sa perfume ni bi nyina abana ya pese ma ye tiefo ehunu sa ade no na no pay de sejo enchia kese enkoma kro na wo convoy dem bae and me ba so moto edi mani sejo chese grace gives all the way na say etimi de me ba na convoy na hwe de me ba na chese krora onyami sura na 2482 abebi wa otosomienu na won kwaso na nchia kese enkoma na asante hema na kunadu yi adoma otosomienu na onyami nsura enchia kese enkoma me ho kani na jedi kumanyini amachi bare hene or therefore piao nana on kwaso na sejo enne ye de tiefu ase last year ye kan say Dr. Grace Board said Nyankopon si ya me ene yare sa me san madofo hwe said this year menya gen wagon sejo yaka said this year my reform wato wo mo mato nchia say Dr. Grace wo gen wagon no ye betua bi mpacho date na so it's yes about my two beds ni na mo ka je wa go bi na this month yes but na man for so ya dear man for ya dear Mr. Raymond nyami shrao Mr. Raymond abe me keep payment in fact won kwa utimi to de na so dey fam nyami shrao Mr. Raymond na say Joe Monday na dey bi si wo Grace gift oh yes ya dia akra bi bai na akra no chese fan say wo afiri mu awie o ya to ananu mo nsia do akata nani a o ya afiri mu na man for person o mba be head Dr. Grace Board say to me bi e wo ho so wotimi ba nkwamu ana sa wo wawie na ade e call so no ye be kire tiefo ama man for no say wo bi ani wo nyankra wo no timi sorry wo bi ani wo enya nkra wo won ya wo nim say nipa ya e de no ko se fridge mu won mu ye eso dia na abetimi aye wonim ni obeye ene ye ba be kire tiefo ama ama se obi awu na se nya ne nkra wo betime nyane no sa wo ye sofo na se edu obi ba wa sorry fie na nipa no wo nwuye wa wo se afa ne nkoba wotim se nipa no ye awu am pa cho aban wo ho a ebisi wo ncha wo betime di ama sa nipa na obanyane onwu amon se bribi e ho ene ye ba bechra ade a woni obi wo fie ene ye nipa no bubugu fie ho no ma betime ya aban am na sorry ubetimi dia aban na dro da na amana sorry but ye de betina ho no ma na di na wo chena wo twemienu no as just se wono maduru ansa ye ba be kire dia ne fa adwudwu na ya no so ahaban ho no ma ubetimi dia ye na nipa no obe sorry a onu maduro bia na mema menu abe ma de numbers na atudwa na afia kire tie fo kwan obefa so a wo de sa ahaban ne be di dwuma
0246 518 003 0246 518 003 0206 812 558 0206 812 558 0244 126 123 0244 126 123 Ufra Dr. Grace Bodu onwa ne befa.
Enya be message me da sibe brain. Na ye pese me atie fom se Monday na de esi ye no na nya bibibia. Se de ni pesi pu ba ha se enya Dr. Grace but I'm so used to ye nyu hwe e ya de nkruma. Ade de nkruma ne ma abofra no. O sorry ye ma me benis ncha kese nkoma wo no obisua nyina. Ade de nkruma yi se obi wu. Na mu won ma ye ka cho se nipa we wo free mu a. Me pa cho to America koko pare de nkruma teme ensa pe dan mfimfin sei pato ye ya atwere tie fo mu twa ne ye pa nurses no oba na ne relative bia ni wo ba nipa no munyane na wa nyane checheke no bp a ye hu hye ne pause bia nti munim so wa free mu ko pare de nkruma yesre mo ba ko ni obeda ne sei mienu pato fato mfimfin sei ya miensa onipa na yesi wa hunu sanya ne nkra wu a me pato be bo ni sei wo be fa ne free ni tiri afa ne nsa wa kwesiri na obe sorry sanya ne nkra wo beso enipa bebre so fridge ma saje onyo mo nkra wo but yes ye wo mo because ye nim hahama no enka na tete sa de nkruma han sa abofre wu a na sanya ne nkra wo ye di nyane no se ne nkra wu na so bi ni mu bia sa haba we twa na de agu no so wa adaka nim na ode ko nipa na wo ni mu bi no wo ye dai obeka onu masem ni na nanam ka so memo obi aka na numa asem owo bi ho a na bebre ne ntiase ebi ne ntimi ka say wo voter original obi wait mi nyane ne ma no sorry I've say wo betimi am obi a wo nyane asori say wo ne di nkomo ji sa haban de e kanye pese mama fo mu se tumi ewo ahaban mu a nyankopɔ de adom ye sare de nkruma de ye dro ye say timi di nyane obi a wo wu sanya ne nkra wu ampa acha wo anya obi a wo wu a oda fridge na kofa ade de nkruma ba ka kana won sole sare de nkruma hanya obi a na brabo enye ye wono atim sa na brabo a obo no enema nko ye wa wutim sa enema ide eye bibi na ekoso he sofo be na nko no ho konfo be na nko tena ho no but unnu hye ensesa okọ ba bi o de wo sa wudi ka gidi ni se wo bebusa wo nyankopon se wo kra na ati mu no wo pesa wo kra na nkasa koma ho e ma ne ma wo mo timi so scam kranta no tim fanya hye obeso sika kase emponti mfanya hwe ne bi o no pass say yeah yo na nyankopon so ma yo na so nko ni nive nko ka na sem panche ni nive kro no na yo na ni so muntie enu ti abra yo na ko kan wi nyankopon ka so de jabe hye ni nive fo no okose ha ba ye fa na de nkuma ase sani ebe ya obe ha say ya shop na de nkuma ha ba no ebe da na oje man because ebe ma na sum ye de edro no me pa cho oni pa na de na enkoso nyina pa cho de nkuma na ba we obe fa 7 ade na enkoso no 7 pe obe soja na ade na ba na gum ebe hye puna kodem no hwe ne ebe sie oboam ko ba so da ye no ben so da ye no ase awowo ne nkanka bi ne ne ma bi didi na chi na afia de nkuma na be ya assign family plan na dro edi kan kire sa oil na ewom ne ye castor oil ebiem so sa na ba we family plan na dro nyankopon se ye nwo no resempo anu anya na so nim se eye da ya obi ma do so ntimi nwo sa adodo no on se me yi ye no capsules e wo na banim we enye obi na eye mpacho wo fa na baba akubia capsules miensa eshem te said akosi broni enso eya ne capsules no pacho say na eti yi miensa eshem ya pai waba no menses no abawie no na wanu we miensa pe wawie bosome nyinsa bi ama next month on pesa obanyima na wasen ano miensa Wei enye obi ena de ma wo akosi broni baby bia me se wo hya ade a onyankopon aboso no de ye bibi woni pentimi nya bibi je so de frisro ama wo shada bia na abrofo sai ka say Africa is made for mankind na ya ne ka say Africa na ya fa ne tra te say de enye ma bi yeso enye sa na etie na ene se dwom ja ban bia ba ha sei sa aban we ye friend susu masa susu masa na me boss aha ba we di minim se wo bi a wanyini atia mu ne pa se he akra no waben minim se wo bi a oye conform po ebetiam emre wafo betiam because aha ba we ni aha ban ya enka ne tete ne yedidi asem wo bitimi twa asem to obi so pa no no atim sa asem a wo kan enye no kra most of the time kwa anfi a sa aha ban we si ho nye de bonsammo ato animu na sa wo hene bi beka to so do ko gina sa abo no ho na aba we so man trokwa no atwa beka no kra because aba we won delay when niema o ye ne fast won fa niema ni agro sa aba we say susuma sai ene obi timi ka asem to obi so no obi asem e wo court mpo na sa nipa na asem a ya ka to no so no anim say asem ko dibem enso ina no ba bia enye ye sa nipa no o te sa susuma sa obetimi ensa pe Oma mu dia chinje na ampeso mu nu tumi a e wa haban mu se nyame timi dia haban sa na ma na sa wo yare na ya de ketwa bi susuma sa betimi ensa pempa cho be horo ho kama wo dia wo ka asem na wo de betu na nu no wo rekọ wo ko ka asem no do to no ko ne ko do ya sa asem obi beba so bie wa ada na wo se ye ma onipa ne be fie me ma miki number na to dwa na afem renken so ya ka ho asem kakra bi haban ne doso e ho asem doso so mra ni nsi ye be ka ne kakra
0246 518-003 0246 518-003 0206 812-558 0206 812-558 0244 126 123 0244 126 123
Medasi bebre sajo sa adede nkrume ya se bia wo de hie bi bubu enne ya make say ya no bubu ya na no achim etina no one side pen na achim ampa twade de nkrume wo be ne se de ye no na no wabobo baby achim no mpa to se na achim ya wo de bechi won penson Efanim ba hospital, efanim ko hospital kra. Fetch baby achim no 7 times for 7 days obe sorry. Na no ebetene. Oh no madro no mo say. Sa no obi so nsa na na no eduto preko pe enne asam na make nyenne adechi ada na no me pa cho de betwa 7 times enipa no nsa na adwodwo no ebe soro ansoro afa ne bra Dr. Grace Bodo na hu se bibi wo honom woni obi wo fie preko pe enipa na bubu agu ho onipa na bubu agu sa de we ye kire enyi yare bia na de ko hospital nyankopon me eniema bebre wose etimi hu niema ewom eno na nyankopon de mo nana mo doba Dr. Grace Bodo aba na meje wa go ne de meji o next week nkwan we ready who you so ready be na je wa go no be tia bi we
abru wu for wasan
say do me medro no de ma mitimi to nchia ne say wonsa me de no da bia kan bodam ni na de medro ma me na na ni adro me papa ni adro me se wa bi ni adro me de ni adoma che de enu de say me tra abaya e ya na ya me de keke so obi yare na ne ho to na ya na e ya me fepa na obi abubu agu opreko pe wonim ne utim so obi na ato na dro wa utim sa yare no enya hospital yare me pa cho ba bia wabubu agu na wontim pagya no hwe no wo di sa
okay
men kan su be cheche na aposo said the man ni American so be cheche na aposo
Grace Bodo Dr. Grace Bodo
pa cho ne ko ni si Sadio say no ya da se be emre na so enti we Solomon perfume kan enti man kan ho asem banyambo nesi ya be san dia bana be kan ho asem apem no ya mo 2 days
okay
apem for na do so Grace because say am 2 times in a week enti apem for say mu days ni ba kwa be kan ho sana stroke for no so say am 2 times in a week e will Grace gift as ye adwuma edwada kosi kwasiada enti ato no yegusu a yetso
ko ma moto kid ni wani na ko
na
sweet
sorry
yes sorry ni nyina na waka no but the man mo mu refi say vaginal steam no still a ekoso e be sisi kama ama we CP esita
all right
ya me sure
yeah that's it amachine so ba
and I'm a man.
Okay, and the other was so at the Amamo Dr. Grace Bodu, and so I don't know. And the came at the Nadia Ebeba. Nafi yedi jumedi no esi emrano kwa ena echo wo messages no enso ba ena eba Michael Ababi obehu pato enso de so cat is not only a game changer but rather money changer. Honestly speaking, the money is too much. I think our football is going to suffer. Pato Landis Service Ashtown, the eba and so no. Okay, mehu Andy Derry suaha. Andy Derry say, Joe, good morning. I'm back. The GFA is the only association in Ghana that when it takes decisions, outsiders, that is non-members, are worried. Is it that we don't know what an association is, or we are crying more than the bereaved? Andy Derry. And so, dear, I don't know. Aminu Shadow, good morning, sir. At Congress, Dr. Randiabe made a point that not all the budgetary funds are going into consumption. In fact, the larger chunk are going into projects which will first and foremost increase the asset base of the association and also provide a further avenue for revenue. Aminu Shadow. Dreams FC, Odi buy and so no. Yeah, twaso. My mention Frederick Fosu and so dear Sir Fred. Allowance and salaries are two different things. Allowance is the amount of something, that is money, that is permitted, especially within a set of regulations or for a specified purpose, or a sum of money paid regularly to a person to meet needs or expenses, while salary is a fixed regular payment typically paid on a monthly basis but often expressed as an annual sum made by an employer to an employee, especially a professional or a white-collar worker. Nanayo Amponsa is a worker of Asante Kotoko under contract and will earn a salary at the end of the month, but not allowance. Frederick Fusu, Sir Fred, and so there or they ebae and so no. Okay, Yabasha others no. Mamisha Makala Baby the intentame. Yesterday I said Achi was going to defend these outrageous allowances, and I'm not surprised of his submission. As usual, using CAF and FIFA to defend the indefensible. How can salary and allowance be the same? I don't blame him, but the ad hoc committee, compensation committee led by Frederick Moore, who has forgotten his own players' welfare. Mr. Moore, if you can put up such a huge mind-boggling allowance and incentives, then I'm also expecting you to see to the welfare of Heart of Oak players because they are suffering. How can Heart of Oak player get 500 Ghana as monthly salary? Isn't this shameful? Emmanuel Frimpong Jr. has accused Achi and the old management of what? Okay, here. My club review. Has accused Achi and the old management of being part of the player exodus at Ash Gold. Oh, okay. On the basis of refusing to renew their salaries. The renew players who had 6 months and 1 year left on their contracts. Michael Ababu, they also the buyer.
Well,
your best 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
He's not going to draw me into an argument or banter with Emmanuel Frimpong. Committee Emmanuel Frimpong Kasa Baby. Yesterday I was with him.
Okay.
I've listened to the interview not less than 2-3 times. There's no way he's accusing Finger because on Kasa. On Kasa.
You have 5 minutes.
Number 2. Menka salary ni allowance is the same.
Okay.
No.
What's the difference in the
team? Frank say Nana the year monthly salary and with the year allowance. And I make sure say salary defined said will be the buyer no. It's the fixed monthly payment. And so there's no difference.
Who can say difference between him?
If
you want to refine it,
time now can be said. Okay, do you say any the same?
No, let's say you have a president with the allowances, other allowances made for him. But some monthly payment, now me just say once.
But me, the teacher will say the same.
Allowance and one is the same as monthly salary.
Andy,
so Andy, chairman on
Andy time. Time I can say.
The monthly payment.
Mummy no way. Andy.
Sajo.
Some nana out there no.
Time. Yeah, this is the question I'm watching. Time.
And other expressions on cars as well.
Yeah.
So we critique and we are.
Hey, sir, and I said this is my breaking news for okay, Andy.
Sajo.
Yes, sir.
I no me Kobe. Now where they mesu.
I see Manuel from Pons spoke on Asempa FM this morning. Oh, okay. Also, what kind of Asempa?
Well, I've read the kind. I also say a place no more economy. And
OD.
Andy.
Sajo. I no me Kobe. Now where they mesu ache omo ayi na ankasa. Omo bibie wo. Me reasons ne back one. Government Ghana Football Association Executive Committee member Mr. Simon Elnim Ado has stated the national government will have to come to the aid of football clubs to drive the support. Sadio, I'm interested here because of time in can't call him. The chairman said, Openino, Echimua, I was a banny ba clubs and moi, said the bear on beating me a bois, no marane class. And one or bar a dear no deba a sika. Now, so that is the issue about money. Again, Kama ye Barbeshe League National, FNL lonely 10,000 cities to women football. Say Omonye Nesikano bar yatie frame. So for women's football, they were loaned 10,000 cities for a season. That implies the salary or the allowance of the FA president is bigger than Sika Timba Kube Yusuni in a season. Again, Ebesina 2017-2018 league, yeah, that's what the referee for. Sajo, me am sad about Raka to Krekutamia. 15 league games near boy, yet young or tre, I'm 7 games near the cat. Referee intimate or mocha, intime, mentia said that. Says up Yenisicana Bame Moa, it was a FA president. A credit to be used in 1 month should be bigger than the salary of a referee in per game. Me say, referee if you come a Kakudi match or Wasunta, he will be paid 800 cedis, including the Diane, including the TNT, including baby or better. 800 cedis. The FA president is taking an allowance of credit for 1,000 cedis. Yes, it is bigger than referee Sika. Sadio, no, as I'm saying, it is bigger than referee Sika. And see, I see a sanitizing game. No, you perceive the actors or a game. Why should GFA president a credit for a man should be bigger than referee Sika or Beji per game? Moreover, say Mr. Ketokra could decide this on 2 coin. No, Benham Chrome Hayana saw call in the name of FA. Sadio. Or just 600 cities, 6 million in Kadadan. It is bigger than First Division referee or Kwakodi. Wamna for mighty Royals and I said Nia Salamina. Any Techima City match. It is bigger than BA United. Anybody for a match a referee Kwakodi Namadino. Urake to Krekusika. So call 2 coin in the name of FA. Ewo Ghana ha. Obeje pay a day. So it is the reason why. Andy. No, I'm dealing with the FA president.
Kofi Bipacho on the work floor. And the own family. Obe president.
Ghana president. Difference.
So my point is that
go on.
the class needs money.
So you should be
okay. The club needs money. At the class and there's almost a pesca and central for. Yeah, Jumana said, you may unco in Yabeka. In the class Nako and no penny phone be by me. I watch them on television. If you saw Mupejo Musakra no Musro or Mumco Congress and afraid of being victimized.
We victimized.
Oh, said you want a kai. I heard it from Professor Darling.
Now why would the Crawford on platforms? Nedru no matter.
Baboni pay me no am tell omo. Me tell from Professor Darling any baron.
So musu so me.
Almost obi peja ne say no dia share who say.
Okay, Yanko.
No, you almost cite examples of other people. And I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in a nipa class na almost fuska. Almost so almost say test almost person almost yakra was aban be boa omo no. Sejo, these are the same people omo call Congress no. Sika ebi ni ha omo de be boa etimi ama teams na etimi aye no. These are the same people that agreed say sika empanimfo omo di e ball na em yemfa mom. They never thought of say players na omo gina park no so salary said they be mom. And someone gave an example of Mr. Frederick Moore. Ye wa ha and I just first so pay 5,000 5,000 salary. How to force so munti bida. Their CEO and I in charge of this ad hoc committee. Side calculation I in as a referee for the onka. Referee was some of the say fair division referee said you one chess animal and he has agreed. Said this kind of exorbitant amount should be given to Impening for Mudi and pay the allowances. And for me, I don't get it.
Yeah. Boss, let them know this. Labadi Beach Hotel takes $527 a night. So if you're an ESCO member, spends only 2 days in Accra per meeting. Calculate. Talisman, now we swear.
So muko meeting baby ombedano. Mufasa kana ansana city no ho ye so aba.
We am kwan ko Labadi Beach Hotel.
Maybe ni hu so okay, but say hotel omo dani ade nyina no. Ka be so omo ane to motom skirt.
Menkansa.
Okay.
But hotel bem.
But so chance say ni nyina no is ka kese FNA tua on ESCO for meetings near there. And when no call it me and to also messages na ba na bi who said yo please still hide my identity for me. Please, we always talk about branding in our football. There was one thing I observed at the Congress yesterday. It was only Nanayo Amponsan who was branded in his team's logo. All right. And also, I don't know, NCA.
We all fear to talk because of victimization.
Oh, yeah, Escuniana.
The referee.
Oh, yeah, referee.
Okay. All right.
Unya match ni bini. Enya panetiba na be no aji.
Against home to better no aji. Onya bema.
Enya bema so.
Na we unim dia unim.
Mu betima ma o yewe ya mo mu man assignment.
Onya bema.
You blacklist the person.
How? We love Achi so much. But sometimes this is an association which always look up to the government for money. Look at the way the FA is misusing the money from FIFA without looking at the appropriate measures to be done by the FA. Nana India, Mr. Baby, Facha Mr. My edit. Why? Nana India, I don't know. But Nana India, kindly read this. We love you, boss. I love you too. Enti enfensia nyame boa achina ebesan abane ababeto so e de mamo dey asem labi o bi kan na me sorry o time na so breaking news abro so kra ali baba dan kambari na eba
ami nipa
labi no says who da who chance ni no
sajo ese me be new shop odum se me nya